welcome to another Trace Content Management System tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about pages, how you can add new pages and edit existing pages. So to get started, make sure that you're logged into your Trace Content Management System. From there, we just need to hover over the pages icon and give that a click. This will be the third icon from the left next to the Trace View icon. So once we click that, we're going to see two tabs appear. We have Add Pages and Manage Pages. So we'll start off in the Add Pages section. Now you're going to see those familiar red question marks. So whenever you have a question as to what something actually does, just give those a click and it will explain exactly what this is going to do. So our custom link allows you to add a link in your menu that takes the users away from your website. So if you wanted to add a link to google.com or facebook.com or your Twitter page or whatever it may be, we just need to give that a click and follow the rest of the input fields here. So for the purposes of this tutorial, I'm not going to do that right now. So we'll continue on to the page template. Now, depending on the template or theme that you have set up with your Trace Content Management System, you're going to have different template pages available to you. Now, in the Awesome Archives template, we have 5. We have our default template, which is exactly what we're seeing right now on the home page here. We have a template banner form page. So this is going to have a banner and a contact form on it. And we have a banner page, which is going to have a banner and no contact form. We have a blog page, which is going to be used for your blog. And we have a gallery page, which will be used for your image gallery if you choose to have one or not. So we're just going to add a banner page here. The page name is like the HTML file name. It's a back-end thing. You don't really have to worry too much about it, but you do want it to be descriptive. Now, I would suggest to use dashes instead of underscores. If you use spaces, then Trace is just going to add those dashes in for you. The next option is to place this in the menu or not. So you can create a Trace page that isn't actually in your menu. Maybe it's a landing page for an email blast campaign you have going, or whatever it may be. If you don't want your page to appear in your menu, just uncheck that box there. Next, we have the menu item name. Now, this is the name that is actually going to appear in your menu on your template. So we have home, about us, services. These would be examples of menu item names. I'm just going to call that new web page. Now, the item order is essentially the order that this thing's going to appear in. So we want it to be on the end, so I'm going to give it an order of 7, as we currently have 6 items up there already. Now, a sub-page, this checkbox, allows you to add a page or a menu item in a drop-down into another page. So as you see, I hover over About Us or Services. We have a couple of other pages appear below there. So if you want this to happen for your new page, you would click the sub-page checkbox. Now, in doing that, we have to select a parent page for this. So if we wanted it to fall under Services, we would select Services. If we want it to be under About Us, we would select About Us. The SEO page title is what appears in your browser's tab at the top here. Also, probably what's going to appear in a Google search for you. Again, now SEO keywords, we want to give a quick description as to what type of keywords are going to be inside the content of your new web page. We also want to make sure that we separate these with a comma. Now, the description is just a quick synopsis as to what this page is all about. So once we filled all of these out, we just want to hit Add Page. So this is going to tell us that our page has been added. So now we're ready to go to that page and start adding some content. So we want to just reload our website. Now, in doing so, you're going to see our new web page link in our main menu up here. So let's just give that a click. And we have an empty page, nothing on there. As you notice, we are in live view right now. So as soon as we move over to trace view, we're going to get a couple of messages appearing letting us know that there's no content in this spot yet. Click to add it, and you're going to see that all over the place. Also in our main banner area, as we hover over that, we can give that a click, start adding new banner images to this page, adding content to different sections of the page, whatever it may be. So if you're looking for tutorials to do this stuff, go back to the Trace Content Management website and you'll find great tutorials on how to add banners and add content. So going back to our Pages tab, we're going to add a drop-down page to our new web page. So we're going to define this as a temp banner form page. We're going to call this new page 2. We want to place this in the menu. We'll give it a menu item name as new page 2. We're going to give it an order of 1 because it's a sub page and we want it to be the first menu item inside the drop down of new web page. So for the parent page of this sub page, we're going to select new web page. Fill in your SEO information, hit add page, and your page has been added. So again, just refresh your website. Now when we hover over new web page, you're going to see new page 2. So again, clicking that will take us to our web page where we can start adding banners and content and contact forms and all that great stuff. So the last type of page that we can add is a custom link. So this is great if you want to put a link in your menu to your Facebook page or your Twitter page or your LinkedIn page or to Google, whatever it may be. So to do this, we just want to click the custom link checkbox. The page name is just for your reference when you're managing these pages so you know what's going on with that. So we're going to call this Facebook. Our menu item name, again, is going to appear in our main menu. So we're going to call this Facebook as well. We're going to give a custom URL to the facebook.com website. Menu item order of 2. This is a sub page as we want it to fall under our new web page drop down there. Select new web page and then add page. Oops. So when we refresh our web page here, we're going to see our Facebook link. I'll just go to live view here. As you give that a click, you're going to see Facebook opens up here. So closing that down, we can go back to our site. So now you know what? We added these new pages in here. That's great. They were great for the time being, but we don't really want them anymore. So we can get rid of them at any time or we can edit them at any time. Simply click your pages link, come into your Manage Pages section, find the page that you want to edit or delete. So at any time we can just start typing and searching. So as you can see, we have new web page there. New page 2 as well. If I type Facebook, we have Facebook. So if we want to delete Facebook, we just have to hit the delete button. We're going to be asked if are you sure you want to delete this? We're going to hit OK. Now when we refresh our website, you're going to see the Facebook link is gone. Now if we wanted to edit the new web page menu item, change that to something different, we're just going to do a search for new web page, hit the edit button, change the menu item name or any other options you need to change there. Hit remove, or sorry, edit item. As you can see, new web page edit. Lastly, we're just going to delete the new page 2. And yeah, it's as simple as that, guys.